Okay, I wanted to take 1 second just to show you how to link a document in Google Docs. Here I've got my document. I'm going to open it up, and there's one setting that I have to adjust before I can actually link this document. I'm going to go to File, and the first thing I have to do is publish this document to the web before I can actually link it. Okay, so you've got a couple options here. Require viewers to sign in. I would recommend using this. For instance, when I'm teaching over here at Lewisburg College, I do use this function so that no one can see these documents because there could be sensitive information in there. Usually not. I encourage my students to not include sensitive information in their posts, but just in case they do, you can always click this button and only people at that domain name will be able to see the document. So in this case, people at the Lewisburg College that have an account with Lewisburg College Google Apps. If you just have a straight Google account that's not under any specific domain, that option really isn't going to appear because you don't have a specific Google Apps domain name. Now, we always want to make sure that this is an option. We want to automatically republish this when changes are made, so that as we update this document, wherever we have it linked on the internet, those changes will automatically update as well. Now, if you'd like to keep track of the revisions of a document, or you want to just kind of take a snapshot of part of your editing process, you can uncheck that box. But I always leave it checked because for the most part, I want my changes to be updated in real time to wherever I have those linked. I don't want to have to go update them manually later. So we click Start Publishing. Yes, we want to publish this document. Okay, and it gives me two options to publish this document. There's a document link, and then there's an embed code. Now, this iframe HTML tag will actually, I'm talking about the embed code here, this will actually paste the content of your Google document into a web page. Now, I don't recommend this only because some web pages are formatted differently, and depending on what container you're trying to put this in a website, the container may not be big enough, so the person may have to scroll through the document, and it may be a little bit uncomfortable or difficult for the user. I recommend to just use a link, and that's what we're going to do for our class today. We're going to highlight it, we're going to click Control Copy, okay, or Control C, and then we're just going to go ahead and close this out. Now notice there are some other options down here at the bottom for social media and email to go ahead and share this document. Of course, if we want to email it, we can always just email it as an attachment. Now that we have our link, let's go to our Google site. All right, we're going to add a new page. And this page is going to be titled Module 3, since this is for our third module. And we're going to put it at the top level. And we're going to click Create. It's going to be a web page. We're going to click the Edit pen, and that brings up this page in editing mode so that we can go ahead and type into it. Now, when I do links in Google Docs and most word processing editors for HTML, or any word processing editor, I would go ahead and type in my text first. And we're going to name this one Online Scavenger Hunt. We highlight. Then we find the link button. Here's our little icon. We click on it, and then we're not linking to a page within our site. What we're going to do is link to a web address. So I have to click that web address. Yes, that's what I want to display. That's the text that I highlighted. You'll see right here. That's the text we're going to see. But this is where it's going to take us. We click Control V, V as in Victor, and that will paste what we copied into that box. We want to open this in a new window and click OK. All right. Your work for Module 3 should be done. Let's click Save. And we're going to click on this link and see what happens. As you can see there, here's the document.